Whew.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song is. This is co-producer. The fastest way to find this is co-producer.
What's up? What's up? Oh shit, we about to hit the big 4-0. All right, Capricorn. This would be your introduction. Okay, real quick, public service announcement. Okay, so if you purchase a reading, okay, especially if you're a returning client, okay. Now I don't have this problem, but as a matter of fact, it's only the second time I've had this problem. Uh, if you pay for a reading, okay, you're gonna have to wait for me, okay, to do the reading and get back to you. Okay? After the first time you contact me, that's enough. You don't need to contact me, ask me, hey, when's it gonna be ready, or whenever it's done, I will send it to you. Okay? Don't rush me. Okay? I am one person. One. Okay? Alright? You know how many attacks I gotta deal with in one day? How much protection work I gotta do in one day? How much it even takes for me to come up here and even do these messages. Okay? Nobody ever has to wait longer than, and that's when I have even a lot of clients. Nobody ever has to wait longer than 4 days to get a reading back. Okay, so take a chill pill and relax. Okay, all right. Okay, Cappy, you're up. Let's see what it do for Capricorn. Anyone argue with me and shit, I'll be like, look. You want me to send? I'll send you a percentage of money back, but I'm gonna keep a percentage. I'm gonna keep a cut. Okay, so it'll be best for you to just wait. Okay, you're not in control, just like I'm not in control. Okay, Spirit tells me to give the reading, I give the reading. Okay, all right, all right. 3, 2. What's up, moderators? Starboy's up in here today. Miss Lady T, Earth Angel, what's up? All right, no dice today. I'm feel like looking into those. Let's see what's going on, Cappy. App or something, or someone. Somebody could be bored with something or someone guilty. So whoever is feeling bored with somebody or something or a way of things, okay, whoever's in this apathetic energy, this could be you, okay, and somebody feels guilty. Yeah, we don't need to explain that. That's guilt. Everybody knows what that is. You could have stopped talking to someone, set boundaries, self-compassion. Yeah. So you feel like you weren't getting an even, I don't even want to say an even trade. That sounds a bit quid pro quo-ish. Okay, maybe somebody gave, right? But it wasn't equal to what you gave. It's been coming up for the last few days. It's something sexual, right? Okay, maybe somebody's a selfish lover. For some of you, maybe somebody's a selfish lover. Maybe they're lazy. Okay, maybe they want to be serviced, but they don't want to, satisfy you. Okay, that could be one thing. Okay, it's been coming up. All right, but something like that, or if it's not that, then something. Okay, it's not anything petty. I don't feel like. I feel like somebody thought that they could hook you by what? I don't know. Maybe your your sunny disposition made them think that they had you or something like that. That they had you hooked or something. I don't know. I don't know how these people think. Okay, I mean I do, but I don't. You know. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? This seems appropriate. Regrets. They're looking at you, watching you online, regretting. Okay, being sneaky maybe. All right, what I say? Could have been a selfish lover. You know, the snake. All right. You know, may have wanted you to satisfy them, but you know, they turn over and go to sleep, or they somebody's selfish. Okay. Whichever way. Should I say that? Should I say that? You know what? I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if it's petty or. I mean, it sounds petty, but kind of. Okay, the dog bark. All right. Maybe somebody was false advertised. I'm so sorry. I did not want to say this, but I'm being. Okay. So maybe somebody did not have the right equipment. Okay, for somebody. All right. It's giving false advertisement though. It's giving like somebody had what's like a false confidence or something. Okay, if you're a woman, okay, or even if you're a man, damn it. Okay, somebody could have came to you like they didn't know what they were already packing. I want to say for some of you, okay, or if it's the reverse, yeah, it's just false advertisement. Okay, I don't know how to say what I'm hearing in my mind without it sounding like I believe it will sound. Okay, so I'm not gonna say it, but you have an imagination. Okay, you know I'm close enough to it for you to pick up what I'm laying down. Okay. They're saying it over and over in my, but I won't say it. I'm not gonna say that. Give me another way to say it, and I'll say it. I don't feel like I don't like that. All right, let's see, Cappy. It's making me hot. See, I don't. Union in the reverse. Do you want me to say that? Why is that important? Okay, so for somebody could have came to you as if, you know, they were swinging. You know, I don't know. They had a hold of something. It's like somebody came to you falsely advertising their sexual organs. Okay, you know, so okay, revenge in the reverse. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Spirit says it's appropriate for me to say because of how they came at you, how they treated you. Okay. So somebody came to you like they didn't know that they had a little dick. There it is. Okay. Hey. Fired up. Emotion. Somebody could be mad because you rejected them for this, or you know, I feel like it was more than this. It's more than this. Okay, somebody could have been selfish in that way, and they weren't even carrying what they needed to be carrying. Okay, good God, can we move on, Spirit? Get away. Okay, yeah. So somebody tried to get you to chase them. They're mad because you didn't. Okay, and I feel like they didn't have anything to even hook you with, right? If that's what they were trying to do. Okay, we'll keep it there. A water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You know, they could have showed up with big dick energy, but, you know, been lacking. Okay, there's a way to say it. Damn, Spirit, why you just didn't give it to me like that? All right, good God. Let's get away from that. make me very uncomfortable. And I am a very open sexually type of person. You know, discussing. That just made me uncomfortable. I don't know why. But anyway, let's see. Hopefully it's better than your last reading, Capricorn. Okay, okay. We got resolution and stand your ground. Okay. Hey. Y'all in the back, don't be mad at me. Hey, I didn't give you what you got, okay? I'm just the messenger, all right? Okay. Follow your passion, trust in yourself, and inner peace. Release attachments. You feel like this person was something or someone that you did not need to nor want to carry, okay? Or carry with you, or bring along with you. Stuck in lack. Yeah, somebody could have tried to show up in a way that they were not, okay? Self-doubt. You can tell that somebody lacked self-confidence. Overcompensating, okay? I do see a caring connection, though, coming in here. Have faith, Spirit saying. All right, have faith. Whether it's for a connection, opportunity, whatever it is. Compassion. I don't feel like you have any hard feelings towards this person or anything. I feel like maybe they were counting on that. Yeah, I feel like you just, you know, you're like, all right, oh well. Okay. I don't know what's so funny. I don't. Maybe some of y'all find something funny. Thank you for the donation, beloved. There's a group of people, okay, who are following you, okay? You know, I think they need to realize, or they're coming to realize that they're not in control. For some reason, they think that you move when they move, and it's not like that, okay? They move when you move, okay? They watch your shit to time and, you know, calculate where you're going to be or when you're going to leave somewhere and go to another place, okay? So it's when you move, they move. You know, just like that. Okay? It's not the other way around. They move according to how you move. Let's be real here, okay? So this false sense of control, I don't know. Maybe they're just stuck in delusionville, okay? Maybe they're comfortable there. Be there, stay there. But you won't. All right, Cappy. Let's see, recent past. High Priestess in the reverse. Oh wow, damn! I didn't see that many. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, and the 9 of Wands. So fire and earth, and Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, the Magician. So something was revealed to somebody, to some of you. Maybe about somebody's intentions. Yeah, it's like somebody was trying to plant some type of seed and then sit back and watch it take root and grow. Magician, Temperance, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Somebody has like a twisted way of thinking, like it's immature. Somebody's thought process. What? So somebody could have been trying to use your energy to manifest a 10 of Swords against you. Use your own energy against you. Somebody also realizes that they manifested peace and harmony and a 10 of Cups with you, but it looks like it's too late. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Aries. Death, yeah, an ending, okay. So somebody put boundaries up. You could have put boundaries up before this person did. So it's like you cut off the lines of communication. So, okay. So let's say this person was the last one to send you a message, right? Or say something to you, okay? Let's say they're supposed to get back to you or whatever and they didn't, okay? I feel like they depended on that to affect you in a certain type of way and it didn't because you're already dissatisfied with whoever this was, right? And it's nothing personal, right? They just did not have whatever it was. They did not have what suited you, fit you. Okay. Seven of Cups, the Magician. It's like a surprise, a shock. Okay. Something dawning on somebody after an ending comes. Yeah, so they tried to make you feel like this and they ended up feeling like this. Now they want to apologize or say something to you. Couldn't want to move things forward. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody could be redecorating a home or something like that. Okay, somebody could be packing up a home. Somebody could have to leave somewhere. Yeah, somebody could not have anywhere to go. Somebody be getting put out of somewhere. The Eight of Wands. There could be some type of order of removal. Like a court order for somebody to be removed from a property. So somebody could be squatting as well. Somewhere that they're not permitted to be. Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody's looking into some type of paperwork. Okay, somebody found out something that was hidden. This could be fraudulent paperwork about a home, some land, a property. Somebody did a sloppy job because they were arrogant, cocky. Emperor, Aries, could be an Aries, Four Wands, could be a couple. You can have the Emperor out here looking at you as marriage material as well. Okay, Judgment, they feel like somebody feel like they want another shot, another chance. Okay, or somebody's made a decision. Could be either or. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, the Hangman. Yeah, somebody found something and they were shocked at what they found. Somebody could be looking into somebody's records. Confirmation. Somebody's looking into somebody's records. This is somebody's business. Okay, they're looking at their books, their numbers, and something's not adding up. Yeah, so somebody's business could be being shut down. Okay, this could be like an actual building. Nine of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles. Money laundering can be significant. Two of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. Somebody let something slip through their fingers. Somebody does something or they did something with there's no passion or love attached to it, and something can be noticed because of that fact. Like there's no authenticity in it. Whatever it is. It's real quick, it's real impulsive. Okay, somebody moves real impulsively. They don't check for errors. They don't check for punctuation. They don't. So this could be plagiarism. Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Somebody trying to steal another person, a high priestess's messages or mannerisms. Somebody's trying to look like another person. Doppelgang. Somebody trying to mirror a person's energy. Destiny swap. The Five of Swords. Competing with somebody's manifestation or trying to win over. King of Swords, King of Wands. The Tower. To be two masculines going through a tower. Be two masculines fighting. Oh, okay. So you could have dealt with a fire sign somewhere in the past, okay? I don't feel like this person is the person I was talking about in the beginning here. I feel like that's a water sign up here. There's an air sign and a fire sign, okay? This air sign, I don't know. I see them whispering something in this fire sign's ear, okay, in an environment that you're in. For some of you, I don't know who they are to this person, but this King of Swords is they lost an opportunity with you in the past, and they may have caused this fire sign to lose opportunity with you. You know, partially, okay, because this fire sign shouldn't be listening to another grown man about what they should be doing. You know, the decision that they're making in their own life. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know. It feels like somebody took another person's advice on you. And there could be a whole line of people who all tricked each other out of an opportunity with you, man or woman, okay? And this is just another one that they tricked so they cannot have an opportunity with you. So they could be there standing on the sidelines now, you know, feeling some type of way. Going through a tower, fighting, wanting to reconcile with you and give equally to you. Emperor, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Temperance, and then you got a King of Pentacles over here. An Emperor and a King of Pentacles. Man or woman, damn. What type of sauce you got? What's up with this King of Swords and this King of Wands? Oh, shit. Six of Swords. This King of Swords could have told this King of Wands to move on from you. Like I said, I don't know why a grown-ass man is listening to another grown-ass man or woman telling them to move on from someone. I mean, unless you're fucking each other. Somebody can have unnatural affections for a family member, so these could be family members, brothers even. What's up with all this incest shit? King of Cups, Two of Wands. And you got a King of Cups that wants to come back towards you. King of Cups, and you got a mother figure that's reminiscing, that's having nostalgia. They're going through a tower. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. What's up with this King of Wands? Justice. What else? Queen. So, this King of Swords told this King of Wands that their justice was with the Queen of Wands, okay? The Queen of Wands is usually the third party, all right? Now, while I don't have a Three of Pentacles out here and I do not have Three of Swords out here, they're still the third party, okay? Them coming up with this Justice sign or right after this Justice card is giving me a third wheel. It's kind of giving me a Three of Swords with the Libra symbol and this extra wand right here. It's giving me a Three of Swords. So they're looking away from this Queen of Wands now. Yeah, talking about, oh, I thought you said this, I thought you said that. Yeah, somebody feels ashamed now or something like that. Oh, you see that? I tried to flip it over, went in the reverse, the Chariot reverse. So somebody is stagnant now. Somebody has yet to overcome something. Or they didn't. Is why they're stagnant. They ran into something, so they thought that they were, So they thought that they were receiving something or they were going to receive something. If they did something, if they worked with someone, or if they helped someone or a group of people to do something. What else? Chariot reverse. Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra. Artist. Yeah, they created their stagnancy. The Hierophant. Ten of Cups. Yeah, when what they prayed and wished for is right before their eyes. So why they had to act, why they listened to this person, I have no idea. Okay, none. Other than they chose sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That could be it. Okay, false promises of luxury and whatever the hell else they were promised. Yeah, this is what they were offered. This is what they got. All right. Oh well. Some of you guys could have somebody coming back from the past. If that person, so if some of y'all took a vacation, I don't know, a couple months ago or something, if that person keeps, they've been peeking in and out. Like, and every time they peek in, they're better than they were before. Who is this right quick, Spirit? It could be an air sign. Oh shit. Right quick, who's this? The Hermit, somebody who's been learning from you. Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you help somebody look at themselves, okay? Maybe they were bad news before, right? Maybe they did not, don't feel like they did anything to you, okay? But maybe they made some poor decisions, okay? Due to some bad friendships or people that they have around them, okay? The Hierophant. Yeah, somebody could have been concealing something from them or manipulating them. King of Wands sideways. Yeah, for them to like either not take action or something deterred somebody from being active towards you. The Ace of Wands, Strength, the Knight of Wands, Two of Swords. For some of you, somebody could have been with someone. The Lovers, Ace of Wands. Okay, but the connection with you is off the chain. I feel like if they were with someone, or if they were dealing with someone, I feel like this person was honest with you. Whoever this is. So that's the determining factor right there for you to know who this is. They were honest with you, or they told you that they were dealing with someone. Okay, maybe they weren't in a relationship with them, but they were in some type of, situationship. Alright, side note. Okay. Let's look in the current energy. Somebody wakes up thinking of you every day. You can still love this person too. Is this it? I think this is this person we were talking about the other day. That you, out of everybody that you've come across, you still love them. And vice versa, you don't know why, but you do. So something could have not been that, bad or, horrific or anything. But different stories. Y'all got different stories, so take what resonates. Don't take nothing that ain't yours. The Nine of Wands in the reverse. So somebody's lowering their boundaries to take some type of impulsive action. They're following their intuition, the High Priestess. Okay, they cannot be, they can keep something closer to the chest. Six of Swords in reverse. They cannot be telling someone else or other people what they're doing, their forward movements. Even the fact that they're overcoming things, like they can be keeping that to themselves. Nine of Swords. Yeah, and somebody else is feeling the disconnect with this person. So somebody's disconnected or disconnecting from another person. Silently. Six of Cups. Yeah, now somebody's thinking about where they fell short in the past. This is somebody who somebody else is leaving behind or has left behind. Six of Pentacles. Because they want to give to you a High Priestess, a starseed. This person doesn't carry a vengeful spirit. I feel like you make this person think deeper. Okay? I feel like you make this person find resolutions. You make them find solutions to their problems. Okay? If they don't know it, you make them go and search for it. Maybe this is something somebody did not do before. Okay, somebody's a lone wolf now. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody said if they gotta start over, they'll start over. If they gotta start with nothing, they'll start with nothing. But they're blocking somebody else out, and they're lowering their boundaries with you. King of Wands. They don't have to be a fire sign either. King of Pentacles. Could be two people out here, okay? Or this person's bossed up in their energy. Or this is you I'm talking to. Reader. Somebody's protective over a reader. Somebody else is also trying to block a reader. Somebody that's in poverty. Could be two people, three. Two people can be putting a third person up to trying to block a reader. Ha! That's what. Okay, somebody could have sent somebody to a reader to get a reading. Is that who that is? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so a client could be trying to annoy you. You know, like that little public service announcement I made in the beginning. So they could be a karmic. You know, sometimes I give the karmics reads too. You know, they come, you know, trying to cloak themselves and get readings and all this and that. Yeah, when that first started to happen, I used to address the karmic in the reading, like, I know, you know, I know who you are. I'm gonna give you the reading, but I know who the hell you are. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but I don't even do that no more. I don't even do that no more. I don't even do that no more. I'll take it. I'll take it. King of Pentacles. There's a King of Pentacles reminiscing, having nostalgia. Okay, they're in fear. They can't sleep at night about something that's been given or not giving to something. Okay, passing up on something or trying to even stop something from happening for somebody else. Justice. This person could be a law official. King of Cups. The Fool, Page of Swords, Four of Swords, King of Wands, Six of Wands, Magician. Oh. There's a Queen of Wands doing spell work or paying for it on a King of Wands. There's a King of Cups here that is wanting to come towards you, or they're coming towards you. They're trying to figure out what to say to you. Something about the bedroom. I'm telling you, it is. I promise you. King of, I promise. Knight of Cups. Something about the bedroom. Somebody knows that somebody was either not satisfied or somebody was not impressed or I feel like you shot somebody's confidence there, or somebody have an ego death. I feel like somebody left feeling all that, and you let them know that they're not, right? Without actually having to let them know that. So your silence is deadly. You know, your silence is also loud, right? Okay. Just because it's silence does not mean it's not loud, right? Three of Wands. This King of Pentacles can be thinking about going back somewhere, showing back up somewhere, some place that they're having nostalgia about. This could be a place where you have to pay a fee or be like a member or something like that. Taurus. Page of Cups. Yeah, they want to apologize to you. Tell you they're proud of you or give you some type of heartfelt message. The world. They want to talk about an ending. Boyish charm. Somebody who's charming. They carry an unassuming. I don't think that's the word I want to use. They're tricky. Yeah, they're tricky. You know, if you are not strong in your convictions, right, and in your staying power, yeah, this one will, you know, Slide your drawers off. Yeah, they'll slide your drawers off. Right off. Clean right off you. Okay. So, be careful with that one. The world. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody wants to talk about an ending. Ending and ending. The moon. Ace of Cups, because they're secretly in love with you. King of Swords, Empress, Three of Swords, Five of Wands, the Tower, Three of Cups. Boy, this King of Swords want to be with you so damn bad. Whoever the Empress is, this King of Swords want to be, like, it's giving me delusional. Like, this is how this person sees you and them. Like, it's giving me delusional, okay? But you could ignore this person, like in public, if you see them, you could ignore them, okay? They could try to, you know, put themselves in your line of sight. It's real annoying. It's real creepy. Real creep-like, okay? Like I said before, okay? When you move, they move, right? So if you show up somewhere, like you could see some, like I saw, the other day I seen this motherfucker who always, you know, them and their little stalking weird-ass crew. Motherfucker waits for me to pull up or to get somewhere and then to get out of the car exactly this at the time that they see me. I'm like, oh my God. Boy, I almost fucking turned around and left. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody gonna stop my, you know, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so somebody's like really creepy. Somebody is really stalker-ish. This person could be losing real bad right now. Okay? I mean, like dick in the dirt. Real bad. I don't know who uses that terminology, that phrase. It's usually like a southern thing. Okay? Knock your dick in the dirt. Maybe somebody got beat up. Maybe somebody's dick is dirty. Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. Okay, whoever this reader is in this Ten of Pentacles energy. This could be you or an intuitive. Okay, somebody who has a channel, has an audience. Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers. Somebody's wondering if you still feel a connection between the two of you. Excuse me. Some of you guys could be with someone already. You guys could be building. Happy. Okay, protected. For some of you, if you're in something already, or if you're married to someone already, you got someone up. There's someone here that might try to show up at your doorstep. Like this person has no sense of boundaries whatsoever. Like this person will find out where you live and show up at your doorstep, even though you're married. Somebody's quite cuckoo. There's a spirit baby out here. Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody's getting ready to find out what the sex of their baby is. Could be a girl. Ten of Cups. So when I put this Seven of Cups in the reverse down, on top of the Sun card, the boy was covered up, so it could be a girl. Or this could be the second addition to your family. You can already have a boy. You're having a girl. Could be even twins, okay? Boy and girl. What is that? Fraternal? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, something about destiny. It's time for something to occur. Either a meeting or a conversation or something like that. Movement. King of Wands. Leo. Person looks sad. They look depressed or it's like, why did I do that? Why did I? Somebody feels foolish, for lack of better words, or for a word that I don't want to say. I'm trying to stop saying that word, okay? You know, I'm growing. All right. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's not in a relationship with the Queen of Wands anymore. Queen of Wands in the reverse. They're waiting for a King of Wands to come back, and they're not. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Five of Cups. Yeah, they're looking. You know, they're looking, and no one's coming. The Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding back from this person. I heard I got your number. So somebody knows somebody's true spirit. Like somebody could have revealed that they have like a vengeful, hateful, greedy, selfish spirit. The King of Cups is secretly in love with somebody. And they're getting clarity on that. Man or woman. You got a lot of people out here. Whew, block that. Send it back to the center spirit, please. Eight of Pentacles. So, of course, they're resulting to getting work done or doing work. Queen of Pentacles could be on your finances. Okay? There could be a sibling doing work on your finances. Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody who was a third party in your relationship in the past. Could have been multiple of your relationships in the past. Somebody could get abortions. Oh my God. So somebody gets pregnant to interrupt a relationship, and then they'll get an abortion. Then they'll get pregnant and interrupt another relationship and get an abortion. And so on and so forth. Knight of Wands, death. What'd I say? Knight of Wands, death. They rush in real quick, get pregnant, and then death. Rush in real quick, get pregnant, and death. Queen of Cups. There could also be a mother figure that's out here that says that she's either sterile or their tubes are tied or something like that, and they're not. Okay, so somebody ends up getting pregnant, and oh God, just this is like a mother-daughter duo. Okay. The Chariot. Something about cheating in a car. Somebody could have had sex in a car with somebody. At work. So somebody is at work, fucking in the car. There could be a divorced couple out here too. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Golly. They're stuck in something because you're shining. The fact that you're shining, your light, makes them stuck. Oh, Seven of Swords flew over here to the Ten of Cups. Something seeping out about a family, yet their secrets are seeping out. The confusion's being cleared up. Seven of Cups reversed, the Sun upright. Ten of Swords. Yeah, about a death, about a betrayal, about multiple endings. What's the Chariot up there? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Three of Pentacles. Judgment. The Tower reverse. Five of Wands reverse, the Star reverse. Somebody tore down an illusion, or some people fighting, or the fact that some type of conflict is over, has tore down some type of illusion. So you avoided a tower by not reconnecting with this group of people, okay? By letting go of some type of burden. Ten of Wands reverse. And avoiding some bad news. Page of Wands reverse. Okay, behind the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Give me one more for that. Or two. Ace of Wands, Judgment. So so it's a group of people all meeting up at a place, or they meet every once in a while, or however frequently they meet, okay, to do some type of group sex thing, sex magic. Yeah. They're under judgment for this, okay? Could be sexually, something with their sexual organs. They're being judged. Their sexual organs are being judged. How they use their body is being judged. Okay, could be physical. The Fool, Four of Swords, Four of Wands. Yeah, there you go, the action right there. It could be like swapping couples or something like that, or married couples that swap partners, or I don't know, something like that. All right, let's look at the future. All right, look at the future. Let's look at the future. Somebody needs to forgive themselves. Okay, somebody could be like hiding under the table. You know, the equivalent of hiding under the table. So shame. It's like trying to shade yourself from an earthquake. You know, if you grew up in places like I did that have earthquakes, right? You got earthquake drills. Get underneath a solid structure. You know, so you won't be crushed to death, right? You know what? I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Hurricane Katrina and the levees. Okay, I don't know if something is like surfacing about that. It's been odd. It's been coming across. Yeah, now I'm getting goosebumps. It's been coming across my line of sight. So I don't know. Something about Hurricane Katrina is being brought back around. I don't know. Something about it. I remember. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit was showing me earlier, right? You know how back in the day when black communities started to build up, they started to create and build up their own communities, right? Building stores and, you know, centers and, townships and everything like that, right? And they would flood out. They would drown these people's livelihood. They would drown the structures they were building, the towns that they were building. So Spirit was telling me that it's no different than what happened back then. And it dawned on me when Spirit was telling it to me. I was like, how come I didn't, you know what I'm saying? How come I didn't put that together before, right? But, I guess it just wasn't the right time for it, right? But, yeah, it's the equivalent of the same thing. The same thing. So something's coming up about that, okay? In the Bush administration. Because that's who was president then. Something about the 7 kings. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the world. Somebody's losing their stability. Somebody is losing their comfortability, okay? Their nest. Yeah, something's over for somebody. 8 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Somebody could be responsible for an actual death. The Magician. 10 of Wands. The 4 of Swords. Somebody's responsible for a death. And this person could be in law enforcement. Okay. And this person could constantly, or they have been over time, constantly looking over their shoulder, right? Listening extra close in the precinct or in the office to see if, anything that they've been involved with it's being talked about, or if there are whispers going on, like somebody's been doing this for a while, and they're caught. Or they soon will be caught. They're already losing things. They're already losing things. King of Cups. And this King of Cups is guilty. Heard of trying to off someone. Be an ex of yours. Or King of Cups or Queen of Cups. High Priestess. This person likes to try to manipulate your emotional space. But they don't know something about them not knowing what you know, them not carrying the wisdom or the knowledge or the depth that you carry. Somebody's aloof. They're like a child in a costume. That's what they look like in this King of Cups, like a child in a costume. It's like they're trying to be you. They don't have the right get up though. They don't have the right, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how they have knockoffs of something, right? It's like the knockoff version. So this could be a man trying to be like a woman that's a high priestess, or a man trying to be like another man that's a high priestess. Seven of Pentacles. Looks like they were waiting to find out what you know. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, or find out. Okay, so this person can talk all types of shit, right? Like, trying to get me. This person can talk all types of shit about, you know, oh, you got a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, or you got somebody paying your bills, or the only reason that you're above water or that you're doing good is because somebody else is helping you. Okay, nobody's helping you but the Most High, but your ancestors. They can lie and complain and cry and bitch and moan all they want to. Okay, but the proof is in the pudding. Everybody can see it, whether you're a man or a woman. Everybody can see it. You hear Summer Walker. Pick up the phone when you alone. Show me some love, kisses, and hug. They can't do that. They couldn't do that. Yeah, somebody thought that you wouldn't be able to do it without them. I don't know what the hell they thought you were doing before you met them. But they thought you couldn't do it without them. Oh, maybe because they were trying to forcefully Ten of Swords you behind the scenes. Yeah, that's why they thought. So they knew that you could do it without them, which is why they Ten of Swords you over and over and over again. You kept making your way out of it. Flexing in front of their friends and shit. That ain't even their friends. Knight of Pentacles. If your friends don't want you to do better in life, if your friends don't want to add good things to you, if your friends, okay, want you to show off and do all this childish kiddie bullshit, they're not your friends. And I feel like that's been proven over and over and over again. Somebody's constantly trying to suck up to people who treat them badly, who otherwise ignore them unless they have money or sex or drugs. Somebody cannot care. So it's like they want to have you in their pocket, and they want to deal with people who don't really want to deal with them unless they have something. It is fucking pitiful. Somebody's attention whore. Two of Pentacles. They're fickle. Their loyalty is fickle. They don't have any. Then when they do think they have loyalty, it's towards people who do not have loyalty towards them. And it's not real loyalty. They just think, you know, that it is. Somebody's conscience won't let them rest. Somebody can have a body on their conscience. could be multiple people with this body on their conscience, even people who were not aware that that's what they were taking part in. Justice. Yeah, the scales of justice have tipped. Justice, Two of Pentacles. The world, something's over or soon to be over. For some of you, it's already over. Three of Cups. You could be coming back together with somebody. Page of Cups. Okay, or it could be past life, or somebody from your past. Judgment. Could be that person that kept popping in I was talking about. That kept, every time they popped in, they're better than the last time. Okay, air sign, fire sign, Gemini, Libra. Five of Swords. Somebody did everything they could in a court case, okay, to try to switch something around or make something look a certain way, or somebody could try to get power of attorney over you secretly. Yeah, the trumpet has, I'm hearing a trumpet blast, a loud one, a earth-shattering trumpet blast that shakes everything in existence. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Some of you guys, the spiritual sight can be increased in a certain type of way. Like, some of you guys can see, like, symbols, confirmation, incantations. You know, like where your chakras would be, right? Or the placements of your chakras in your body. Confirmation. There's like, okay, so with the naked eye, you cannot see them. Another confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. With the naked eye, you can't see them, but you have symbols. Okay. Another confirmation. It's 4 or 5 right there. You got symbols, okay, etched into your DNA. Okay, so, you know, if you have a keen spiritual eye to see that, you will see that, right? You can either see it in other people, okay, or other people can see it on you, or those who have eyes to see it can see it, okay? These are people who have deep spiritual insight, people who have been working on themselves spiritually for years, okay, who are clear to have that type of level of sight. You know, it's like watching a show or something and you see, you know, the special effects they have in the show, right? Okay, it's kind of like, you know where they get the idea of those special effects from, right? Because, you know, somewhere behind there, whoever the creator or producer is, right? Or whoever, you know, the writer or whoever is, you know, is spiritual, right? They're spiritual, right? Either they see these things, somebody sees these things. This has happened to somebody before. You know what I'm saying, right? Art imitates life. Okay, so some of you guys can see things like this. All right, you can see gifts in other people. You can see when other people's gifts have been bound. I don't know what name to put to this level of sight, but it is not the typical. Somebody is as rare as a rare blood type. Somebody is as rare as the rarest blood type. Maybe more. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's lost their lust or luster for life. Somebody cannot. Somebody has erectile dysfunction. Ace of Wands reverse, 2 of Pentacles. Eight of Cups reverse. Yeah, somebody wants to be with you. Okay, I don't know this is coming back here. Queen of Wands upright, 2 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles, the Tower of the Star. Something about you and somebody building something together. Okay. And Queen of Wands energy is trying to slide their way in. Okay, not just one, but the archetype of a Queen of Wands in the reverse. So if you're in a relationship already, your relationship will be tested. Okay? It will be tested. Knight of Cups, death. Somebody's romantic life is changing. Ace of Swords. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody is emotionally discontent with your romantic life changing in the good way. Six of Pentacles. Somebody to give to you equally. You know, you don't have to tell this person what they should be doing, or, you know, give them hints about how they should treat you, or, you know, the Devil. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Somebody's working hard on something too. Hard. The Magician's strength. I can't make it up. Somebody's working hard on some type of illusion, confusion, or creating it. Queen of Wands. Three of Wands. Queen of Wands. Six of Cups. Nine of Wands. Six of Wands. This Queen of Wands could have approached you before, like on the internet, and you didn't know it, or maybe you did. They could have some type of weird attraction to you. All right, let's wrap it up. Hierophant. Ace of Cups in the reverse. So now they're crying to the Most High, begging the Most High. Yeah, because something's coming towards them, something that they put in for, something that they paid for. Okay, could have paid for a practitioner. And now they're praying to the Most High. Okay, something about them not getting love. How can you be out here fucking with other people's love life and you think that you're going to have love yourself? Okay, you like... I don't know why people think that they're special. Any more special than the next person. You're down here experiencing life just like the next person. Why do you think that you're going to be exempt from some bullshit behavior that you decided to operate in? Why? Why do you think you're favored in that way? God's not going to reward anybody for bullshit. Unless you were seeking the devil, Lucifer, for bullshit. Matter of fact, he ain't came out, so we can't blame him. Is what that's giving me. We can't blame the devil. We can't say the devil made us do it. Okay, he's not here. He ain't here. He ain't made an appearance. It's been a while since he hasn't made an appearance. He ain't been out here. Saw him on my hand once. Just a little wave, you know. Hey. You know, I'm here, but I'm not here. You know, this ain't about me. That's what I feel like. Is there energy saying this ain't about him? This is about somebody else and their decisions. So somebody can't blame Lucifer. Five of Wands for the conflict that they created in somebody else's love life because they lacked it. They don't love themselves, so of course they lack it. You gonna attack somebody else's love life because you lack love in yours? Because you lack love in yourself. But you expect to have that same thing that you're attacking. You're attacking it. So why do you expect it to come to where you are? You're attacking love, literally. So you expect love to just come over there and just dwell within you. Dwell where you are. No, it's not. You're abusive. Love is alive. You know that, right? It's a living, breathing thing. Energy. You treat it a certain way, it's not going to want to dwell where you are. Queen of Pentacles. There's a Queen of Pentacles that's getting tired of doing something, or they're losing their steam when it comes to something. They don't have any energy. They don't have the wand. You know what this Ace of Wands is? It's a staff. You know, like Moses and his staff, right? Anything that you touch gives power to that thing, okay? So, outside of Moses' hand, the staff is just a staff, right? In Moses' hand, the staff is alive. You get what I'm saying? Okay, taming with power. Okay, somebody does not have the staff because the staff belongs to you. Okay, the power belongs to you. Now, it's not necessarily about the staff, like I just said. It's about what you give power to. Ten of Wands reverse. Something's been released from this person. Something's going out of this person. They don't possess something anymore. Okay, if it was stolen energy, stolen power, they don't have it. Seven of Swords. Yeah, and it was. So they're trying to steal it back. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. The Four of Wands, or if you're trying to steal a piece of your Four of Wands. Six of Wands. Your success, your love, your union, your household, your foundation. It's a lazy bitch that want to be taken care of. Two of Wands. But while they stab the motherfucker that's taking care of them in the back. Like, this bitch ain't wrapped too tight. She ain't got, or masculine. Okay, whoever it is. They're not wrapped too tight. Not at all. Like, they're a burden wherever they go. And then they're surprised when people don't want to be around them. But they're purposely a burden wherever they go. Like, this type of person that needs to be on the street, homeless, living in a box. And to be fair, Emperor and the Lovers. Oh yeah, apparently it's illegal to be homeless now. Apparently it's illegal to be homeless now. Ain't that some shit? Crazy, just the craziest shit ever. Page of Wands. Okay, there's an emperor that's made a decision. They've chosen a path. Okay, they're coming with he or she. They decided to speak to you when they see you again. Okay, or just something like that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this could be in person or this could be by message. But somebody's gonna send you like a long, elaborate proposal or message or something. Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they're finally letting this message fly, letting it go. It's time. Divine timing. Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, the Knight of. Hold on. Hold on. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. So this Moon and this Knight of Wands made me nervous when I saw it, right? With the Six of Swords. But okay, so somebody could have moved on from some type of reckless behavior. Thank you, Zane, in the background. Somebody moved, because that's exactly what that is. Somebody moved on from some type of reckless behavior in the past. They've overcome it. Somebody could have even like been ashamed about it, maybe the way that they used to operate. I don't feel like this is somebody you dealt with at all before. For some of you. And I feel like a King of Wands, fire sign, feels like they need to hurry up and rush in and speak. Or they're going to forever be in this Eight of Swords. This place where they put themselves. Either by action in the past or just, you know, fear. But it ends in the Two of Cups, whichever way it goes. King of Swords, Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles. This person, whoever you do end up with, is going to be protective over you. Like somebody gonna want to screen your calls, your messages before they come in, and I don't mean like in a toxic way. I mean like to make sure nothing's harmful to you. You know how you read something? You know how somebody will write you something just with the intentions for it to get down in your spirit and bother you? You know what I'm saying? Right? Because if you put eyes to it and you read what they said, right? You know, it has an opportunity to piss you off, right? Or put you in energy that you don't want to be in. Okay, so that's the type of, interception that this person would want to, do for you. They don't want you to be disrupted in your spirit, okay? As much as they can help it. Somebody taking accountability for something too. I don't know who that is back there speaking to the music. Maybe I'm the problem and the one that's causing this. I can't say I love you no more because my friends will judge me for sure. So this is somebody who took the advice of friends or did what friends wanted them to do. Okay, not who I was just talking about, but somebody else coming through back there. I don't know. But I'm gonna leave it there, beloved. Okay, that's enough. Shit, that's enough. Cappy, that's your read. Okay. Hope you got the info you need out of there. Okay, if not, just for intent purposes, if you want to donate to the channel, book a personal info below the video. Click more, it's in there. All right. Make sure you stand up on your spiritual hygiene and all that good stuff. All right, cleanse your energy when you go out of your home, when you come in your home, while you out and about. Okay. It's all intention. Okay, so whatever you say and visualize will be established. Okay, it will be established. All right. Having the faith to back it up and the belief, of course. Okay, you can't very well pray for a force field to be around you, but you don't believe that you're being protected. You know. All right, kind of like oxymoron cancels out. The other. But I'll holla. I love y'all. Stay prayed up. Be safe. All right. Later. Peace.